Yeah, I mean, that mug should be good. We got all the TikToks up. Yeah, I mean, we about to get this mug on and popping. Yo, all right, you guys, what it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here to check out extremely scary TikToks that you guys have sent to me in the DMs of the Discord. Oh boy, terrifying stuff. Considering considering I've seen a couple of them, yeah, it's not gonna end well for us. Yeah, I mean, all right, you guys. So we're getting the links up to the tip jar. We're putting them mugs up in the comment section. We got one of them mugs up, and we working on a second. Yo, so type of one in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type of two in the chat if you guys cannot hear the audio at all. I'm gonna put it a little bit closer that way you guys can hear more of my voice. Maybe a little bit too much. But yeah, type of one in the chat if you guys can see and hear all of the stream, and the stream is working good. Type of two in the chat if y'all can't see any of this. That's what's up. All right, so let's see. Boom. We gonna get the scary TikToks up very, very shortly. I'm gonna go and get chips and everything. All right, so let's see. Got that up. Now we pulling up. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Hold up, y'all. Mm, let's see. Boom. Pretty sure this is us. All right. And live. And reset. And there we do. What it is, guys? What's up, yo? All right, you guys. One in the chat if you guys can hear all the audio. Two in the chat if you guys can't hear any of the audio. Yeah, right. All right, so let's see. Got that up. And, all right, Joe. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, we're screwed. Let's do this. What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD. And today we are here to check out none other than a ton of scary TikToks that you guys have sent to me in the DMs of the Discord. Yeah, I'm saying, bruh. All right, so let's do this while I still feel brave enough to do it. We got both the chats up in this mug. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys can hear all the audio. Type of two in the chat if you guys cannot hear any of the audio. Yo, I got the stream up way faster than I normally do. Got both the chats up. Let's do this. If you guys do want to super chat to your boy, I got the link to my tip jar that's pinned up in the comment section. It leads directly to our tip jar. Yeah, I'm saying if we do reach the first super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, I will play the scariest game I own for a half an hour straight. And our top donator gets to choose. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this.
A group of employees at a restaurant think they are being haunted by a
Hey,
ghost.
what's up, Foot Long?
Cameron, one of the
Yo,
employees,
it's good to see
says
you, man.
he and his
Stream
co-workers
definitely
noticed
works.
some strange activity several months back. According to
Hey,
him,
what's up, Devon?
objects in the restaurant often
Good to see
move
you, man.
around all on their own, and some employees have even claimed to see mysterious faces watching them from the shadows. One day, Cameron is monitoring the restaurant's CCTV when he sees something happen through the camera in the empty storeroom. Freaked out, he calls his co-workers over to take
It
a
couldn't
look.
be that bad,
This
right?
is what the CCTV camera captured.
I was doing the till this morning. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Right there. No, wait,
That
wait.
is-
It gets better. It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
What is that?
Right there. Yeah.
What?
Serious, bro?
Yep. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I
Yes.
showed you that demon rabbit from hell. Now wait. Look. Is that a face right there, guys? No. Look. Oh my God! It just moved. It just moved.
It literally.
It's watch it. Put your eyes on it. See?
Ew.
See? I told you.
If you guys do super chat anything through my tip jar, do me the biggest favor and say, check your tip jar
The door
in the comment
swings
section.
open,
That way we knows to check their mugs. Gia.
and then a bottle of oil mysteriously falls from a shelf, as if someone or something
Damn.
we can't see
I don't
pushed
trust
it.
none of that.
But that's not even the creepiest thing that happened. Shortly after this, what looks like a face can be seen in the reflection of the fridge door. It even seems to move to look at the camera before it vanishes. And this isn't the only scary footage the restaurant CCTV caught on camera. A few months before, the CCTV was recording in the kitchen. It was almost closing time when suddenly this happened.
Uh-oh. Can't be. What? What happened? What happened?
The CCTV camera captures the moment something seems to touch the employee's shoulder. He startles and
Yeah, that is
hurries to
pretty
leave the
creepy.
kitchen. According to him, he'd been feeling an unexplainable sense of dread ever since he started his
Oh, I
shift
bet.
and became convinced that it was because a ghost had been following him around. These two instances of strange activity being caught on CCTV left the staff at the restaurant with little doubt that they were being haunted. And if that wasn't enough to convince them,
Very
one employee
haunted.
recorded something else that would leave them all spooked. It was late at night, and the employee was the last person left in the kitchen after a busy shift. All of a sudden, he saw something out of the corner of his eye and pulled out his phone to record.
Bro. Am I tripping?
Can't be too bad, right? Huh? Super chatters control the stream, man. Oh goodness. Alright, you guys, our first super chat milestone is 50 super chat. Once we reach it, not only will I play the scariest game I own, but I will turn off the lights as well while I play that mug.
At first, the employee
Okay,
is
that's good shit
focused
out
on the
there a little bit.
reflection in the fridge. He seems to think he can see something reflected there, but most viewers think it's just a simple case of pareidolia. However, it's what happened next that really scared him. A locker door above him suddenly flies open. It was mere inches away from his head. Fortunately, the employee was okay, but the experience left him terrified. Although, it seems like what the employee saw in the reflection of the fridge door was pareidolia. Many viewers have suggested that he could have seen something just before he started recording, and that whatever it was wanted to lure him over. Creepy. Abandoned and empty houses are often considered hotspots for paranormal activity. Craig, a man from the USA, has been renovating his wife's grandmother's old house for a few months, and during that time, he's experienced some inexplicable events. Craig explains that his wife's grandmother passed away decades ago, and they have recently started renovating her old house, hoping to one day turn it into a rental property. However, one
Yeah, I wouldn't
day,
be living there
when
if
Craig
somebody
is
passed
about to
away in
leave
there.
after working in the house, he spots something creepy and starts recording. Something
What?
that looks unsettlingly like fingers can be seen pulling down the blinds to look through the window. Craig even thinks he sees a face staring at him. Creeped out, he rushes back inside, but there's no one there. However, when he looks
Oh,
at the
hell
window, he sees a set of fingerprints in the dust on the inside of the blinds. Craig shows his wife the clip, who begins to speculate that the old house could be
Hey, what time is
haunted,
it where you guys are at?
perhaps by the
Where you
ghost of
guys
her
from?
grandmother. A few days later, Craig and his wife buy their daughter a toy camera for her birthday. Little did they know, she would end up catching something mysterious on it. The little
Oh,
girl's
hell
camera
no.
captures what appears to be the face of an elderly woman. Craig
Homie
doesn't
is super
recognize the face, so he asks his daughter who's in the photo, but the girl is very young and just doesn't understand. So, Craig shows the photo to his wife. She immediately turns white and hurries to find an old photo album. She flips it open and shows Craig something he'll never forget. a picture of her grandmother taken in the early 90s. She looks exactly the same as the
Definitely
woman in the
looks like
toy
that's
camera
damn.
photo, but she passed away decades ago, making it impossible for Craig's daughter to have taken a photo of her. And that's not all that happened. The next day, Craig is working on renovations in the old house, and a security camera captures this.
Hell no.
Hey, Missy? Miss?
Who the hell are you calling for? You trying to summon her?
That was fucking weird.
Does he hear the growling?
A sudden thumping sound puts Craig on edge. At first, he thinks maybe his wife had come into the house without him realizing. He calls out to her, but there's no response. No one else is in the house, but that's not the scariest thing. As Craig turns to leave, an unsettling growling noise can be heard. Some viewers tried to explain it away as just a regular noise that you might hear in an empty house, or perhaps even a car sound from outside, but others are convinced there's something very ominous about it. So, is the old house haunted? If it is it by the ghost of...
Alright, you guys, type 1 in the chat if the audio is good. Type 2 in the chat if the audio needs some work. Always working on the audio.
the grandmother who passed away several years.
Also, the first super chat milestone, the 50th super chat, our top donator gets to choose what game I play once we reach our first super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat. What's up, Montreal?
Years ago, or has something much more frightening moved in? Drop a comment and let me know. One homeowner from Smithville, USA, reports hearing strange noises at night. He thought there might be an animal coming onto his property, but whenever he tried to investigate, he could never find anything out of the ordinary. Curious, he installed security cameras outside his home, but he never could have guessed what they ended up capturing late one night.
Oh, hell no.
A set of footprints can be seen in the snow. The homeowner guesses that they might belong to a small animal, like a rabbit or a fox. But it's not those footprints that freak him out. It's the ones that appear as the camera records. One by one, a trail of large prints show up in the snow. Him out is the ones that appear as the camera records. One by one, a trail of large prints show up in the snow, as if someone or something just walked past.
Really scary.
But nothing is caught on camera. Whatever made those prints was completely invisible. The homeowner speculates that the prints were made by some kind of cryptid, maybe even Bigfoot or a Sasquatch. Others think that since whatever made the prints was not caught on camera, it could have been a ghost. But what do you think? Let me know.
Pre-order GTA 6 to one of you guys. When all you guys
Speaking of
enter the
paranormal
contest,
activity caught on security cameras, a clip shared to Facebook by Dennis Colosito has been going viral lately. The CCTV camera was placed on the side of a building next to a school located in Tolosa, a town in the Philippines. It was the middle of the night, and the school had long since shut its doors and locked its gates. There shouldn't be anybody around, but the CCTV camera recorded this.
That's what's up. Where you from, Kitty? And what time is it where you're at?
Itong pag-letter ko sa ano.
Hey, W's na check to the mod squad.
First time nimo nakakitan ka kay ba?
Ikaw, dili. Sige na.
But it didn't shut its doors and locked its gates. There shouldn't be anybody around. But the CCTV camera recorded this.
That's awkward. The hell?
Itong pag-letter ko sa ano.
I'm watching ghost videos over on YouTube.
First time nimo nakakitan ka kay ba?
Ikaw,
Wait.
dili. Sige na ka.
Ikaduha ini.
Asa yung first name mo?
High school lang.
Atong sa... Sige, wala.
On na ito. Dapat lima.
Hey,
A shadow was
Hey, Michael,
caught
where
by
you
the
from?
security camera. It seemed to run back and forth before vanishing into the night. What's even stranger is that after the shadow disappears from view, the lights in the school's window start to turn on and off. Dennis, the man who uploaded the clip, has no explanation for what the CCTV camera captured that night. Part of him hopes that
Oh
it
my
was just a
God.
simple case of some local kids
When we
messing
gonna get another
around.
Pastor
But the
HD
other part
stream?
of him can't help feeling that the shadow was paranormal. He's heard stories of a
guys
small
are too
boy who
funny.
tragically passed away in the school, and Dennis
where
wonders
you
if
guys
this shadow
from and what time
was
is it where you
that
guys are
boy's
at?
ghost. And if that wasn't creepy enough, this next clip features more evidence of ghosts haunting schools.
bro, they're gonna find
One
hot Cheetos in my
afternoon,
bloodstream.
Sam
when
and a
I go.
group of seniors were practicing for their
For real, for
upcoming
real.
graduation ceremony in the school auditorium. The CCTV camera inside the auditorium recorded everything and
What type of chips do these
captured
do?
something on
These are,
camera that
hot
left
Cheeto
both the
puffs.
staff and students genuinely freaked out.
Okay, we don't want any broken ankles tonight before.
You said Sam for you.
So then,
That's what's
we're
up.
going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before
Okay, that's creepy as hell.
other stuff starts.
But yeah, for everybody from my TikTok that comes over onto my YouTube channel, which is Blasphemous HDTV2,
Changing air pressure,
if
or
you
was that a
guys
friendly ghost, mister?
type in TikTok.
During the principal's
my stream over
speech,
on YouTube,
one
and
of the
you come from my
auditorium doors
TikTok to my
suddenly swings
YouTube,
open. The
you're
principal
entered into a
notices
free
it,
contest to
but
win
brushes it off as the wind
copy
blowing
of
through the
pre-order
building
GTA
from an
6.
open door on the other side of the auditorium. He even jokes that the door might have been opened by a ghost, but then continues with the rehearsal as another teacher hurries to shut the doors. But then
I'll just be on here
something
hanging out.
happens that makes everyone
talking to y'all,
present in
practicing
the
to stand up,
auditorium
practicing my jokes.
convinced that something paranormal is taking place.
Programs as well, and then we'll talk about your individual achievements, how you guys have really taken leadership. Everybody to give us their.
Hey, yo, YouTube chat, what would y'all do if you were graduating from high school and the exit door real close to where you were giving your speech at just swung open for no reason?
We
What would
must
you
have
do?
an open door somewhere
Hey,
else
what's up, Montreal?
in the building.
What's up,
Blowing
Devon?
that open. Anyway, so
You will edit it out?
let's get
Understandable.
started in just the way that we're gonna go. So we'll go John Anderson. will do
Hey,
the
what's up,
thing,
Dominique?
Walk over, and then Cal Connors. Thing, come over. Then we have no, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That right. And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And
Yeah, having ghosts at your graduation is real. Oh! Yeah, now it's time to be afraid.
The door swings open once again. However, with all the other doors in the auditorium
That's
closed,
wildin'.
there doesn't seem to be any explanation for it. But that's not
Yo,
the
where you guys
creepiest
from?
thing. Not long after
What
the
time
door
is it where you
swung
guys are at?
open, a student's cap suddenly flies
what's up, Judo
off
Great?
his head. It looks as if a
What's up,
gust
Judo?
of wind pulled it off, but strangely,
Hope you
none
guys
of the
are all
other
having a productive
students'
day.
caps fly off, and no one's hair or clothing can be seen moving as you would expect if there was wind blowing through the auditorium. Creeped out, the principal quickly wraps up the rehearsal and the students are sent home. But the question still remains.
What are you guys doing for 4th of July?
exactly caused this mysterious activity Was it a ghost, as Sam and her fellow students
what's up, Joe?
believe?
What's
Or
up,
could
KC?
there be another explanation? Let
What's
me
up,
know
Judo?
down below. A young woman named Naya believes she caught a ghost on camera. Naya explains that she recorded the
chat to the
footage
Mod
while she
Squad.
was staying at her grandmother's house back in 2014. She kept the footage to herself for years, not
Yo, what's up,
daring to
Eli?
share it. However, she recently decided to upload it to social media, hoping to finally get some answers. Naya explains that she was lying in bed
Yo,
with her
come on to my
grandmother's
YouTube-
dog,
come over to my
which
YouTube channel
kept looking up at
and
the
type in
ceiling.
TikTok
Naya couldn't understand what
for
the
a
dog was
chance to
looking
win
at. The
your
only
own
thing that was
free
up
copy
there
of
was the
GTA
ceiling
6.
fan
You know what I mean?
and a couple of
I'm
fly
giving away
trap
a copy every
ribbons
single month
hanging down
on
from
TikTok
it.
and on
However, when she looked up, she noticed the trap ribbons were moving. Naya started recording to prove that she wasn't just seeing things, and then this happened.
What's up, KC? How to make FNAF unscary. Understandable. Yo, what's up, Capilot? You sound like a record company. Hey, appreciate the compliment. Appreciate the compliment, L4. You know what I mean? Yo. That's what's up. Yo, appreciate the compliment, man. Yo. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Judo? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Brody? That's what's up. Hey, Capilot, thank you for the heart meat. Oh, hell no. Ghosts getting piped out on the bed? That's just awkward.
Not long after the dog leaves the room,
That's just
Naya's
wildin'.
bed starts shaking. She and her cousin
what's up,
quickly
y'all?
jump
Type one
up,
in the chat
thinking
if you
that
guys
there
can
is
hear
an
all the audio and the
earthquake.
audio's good.
Nothing else in the room is
two in the
moving.
chat if you
It's
guys can't hear
only
the
the
audio and
bed
the
that
audio's
she and
bad.
her cousin had just been sitting on. Horrified, the two of them ran to ask their grandmother if she had felt the shaking, but she had no
hell?
idea what they were talking about.
Way too
This
haunted.
left Naya
Yo,
and her
come
cousin
over onto
with an
YouTube,
unsettling question. If it wasn't an
Blasphemous HD
earthquake,
TV2,
what exactly
and
caused
type
the
in
shaking?
TikTok.
Naya now thinks
That'll
that the
enter
dog
you
left the
into my
room because
contest to
she
win a
sensed
free
that
copy
something was
of
wrong, and that she
GTA 6.
hadn't been staring
Yeah,
at
I
the
mean,
fly
every
trap,
month,
but
I'm giving
at
away a copy of
whatever
GTA 6.
had been
All you gotta
moving
do is come
it.
from my TikTok
Spooky.
over onto my YouTube channel. That's Blasphemous HD TV2. Type in from TikTok or type in TikTok, and you're
A
immediately
young man
entered to
named
win.
Nick
I'll be
caught
choosing
something
from the
disturbing
people
on
that do
camera
this
while at his grandma's
over on my
house.
YouTube and give away a
Sometimes,
free
when
copy
his
of
parents go out for the night or work late,
I was about to say PS5.
Nick has
I
to
usually
step
give away
up to look
PS5.
after his
But I can give
grandmother,
away a free
who
copy
is suffering from
of
dementia.
GTA 6.
Her illness often causes her to act confused, like she doesn't know where she is or what she's doing. Usually, Nick just needs to comfort his grandma, and she snaps out of her confusion. But one night, he sees her standing motionless in the
Hey, thank
kitchen,
you.
fixated on something that apparently only she can see. He asks her what she's doing, but she acts like she can't see or hear him. Not knowing what else to do, Nick starts recording a video so he can show
Appreciate
his
the compliment,
parents
yo.
what happened. And that's when things take a spooky turn.
Hey, Ethan, thank you for the roses, bro. We don't do spammers. You know what I mean? So, no spamming. Hey, Ethan, thank you for the 45 hearts. I mean, roses. Oh, that does not look good. Look like a small rug of some sort. Oh, no, that's an object. Shite.
Freaking me out.
Damn. None? Hey, yo, what time is it where you guys are at? Where you guys from? Hey, appreciate the compliment, Dominique. Is it a book? What's up, Tonio? What's up, Jack Avery? Yeah, that's no
Nick's
bueno.
grandmother can be seen standing in the kitchen, staring off at something
Yo, type of one in the
off
chat.
camera.
If you
Suddenly,
guys wanna get
Nick's dog
entered
starts
into my
growling
contest
as
to
if
win
it
a free
senses
copy of
something
GTA
is
6.
wrong. At first, Nick thinks the dog is growling at the Roomba, but then something can be heard crashing to the floor, and the video cuts off abruptly. Off camera, Nick discovered that
Hey,
one of
Casey
the
Meadows, thank you for the
porcelain
compliment.
angel figurines his grandma used to
What's up,
collect
Tonio?
had fallen
What's
off
up,
the top of
Devon?
the fridge.
What's
And
up,
what was
Jack
so
Avery?
creepy about this was that the figurine had been placed quite far back, nowhere near the edge. So how did it end up falling? Some viewers suggested that
Cameron?
Nick's grandmother is
Yo, you're in
experiencing
Texas, that's
something
cool. I got
called
people I know in Texas.
sundowning, which describes heightened confusion dementia patients experience at nighttime. However, that doesn't explain why the angel
Hey, thanks for the
figurine
compliment,
suddenly
Dominique.
crashed to the floor. A few nights later, Nick is back at his grandma's house when something even more terrifying
How do I know
happens.
you're not lying about the giveaway? Don't enter. I'll make sure I don't pick you, Dark. I'll make sure to read off the winner right in front of you, Dark.
Whoa.
If you don't believe that it's real, then it's not real for you. I'll make sure you don't win. That's the way we handle that. How do I know this isn't a lie?
Whoa.
You're immediately disqualified. That's how you do that. You know what I mean? But everyone else, you know what I mean? I normally give away other stuff, but this time it's a copy of GTA 6. You know what I mean? If you're anything like me, then you've been waiting on this game for like 50 years. Matter of fact, type of one in the chat, have you been waiting on GTA 6 ever since you first played GTA 5? Type of two in the chat if you're not really waiting to play GTA 6. Hey, what's up, KC Meadows?
Yo.
What's up, Nim? What's up, JJ? I've given away many PlayStations over the year. Yes, way more than I should have. Way too many. I gave away, I think, like 31. A ton. I did it when they first came out too. They cost me a G a piece on Craigslist. Somewhere as much as $1,200, and it cost me $500 a piece to ship them to the states that the people were in that won the competition, that won the PS5. I'm not gonna lie though, like I kind of lost touch with doing giveaways for a minute. That's why I'm only doing one giveaway, one copy of GTA 6 per month. I lost touch with doing giveaways, bro, and the reason why is because after I sent out all the PS5s, right, the very last one I sent out, I sent the mugs out, and then a month later, the hell, I was in the Discord. Oh hell no.
Nick
And one of
thinks
the
he
people
sees his
that bought a
grandmother standing in
PS5
the
off me,
kitchen again,
that
so
won
he
a
quickly
PS5
starts
off me,
recording, but instead captures the
said
Roomba moving
one of the most
around. As he
disrespectful things I
records,
think
the
anyone has
Roomba
ever
moves
said to me.
slowly
And
towards
the
him,
only reason
falling
why it
off the
bothered me
steps
was because
and
I
even
sent them the
moving
PS5.
backwards. Nick starts to feel as
In
if
my
it's
brain,
chasing
I was
him
like,
and tries to get away.
if
Then the
someone
Roomba
that
suddenly
just
flips
literally
over.
spent
Anyone who
$1,500
owns one
on
of
a
these
random
robot
person, I just
vacuums
gave a free
knows how
$1,500
impossible
to.
it would
If
be
they can talk
for
to
them
me
to
like
act
this,
this
then
way.
there's no
They
reason for
usually
me to
follow
do
a set
giveaways.
path around a house
Why would I,
and
you
even
know what I
have
mean?
built-in
Like, I
sensors
just need
to
to
stop
stop
them from falling off
being
edges.
so
Now,
giving.
it's possible
You know what I
that this
mean? Like,
Roomba was malfunctioning, but that
So,
doesn't explain
number one
how
in the chat,
it flipped over.
if
As
you
many viewers
gave
have
away
commented,
40
Roombas
Gs,
are heavy, so
and
it
one
would
of the
take a
people that
lot
you
of
gave a
force for
piece of the 40
something
Gs
to flip one over.
disrespected you
This
in
has
the
led some to
worst way
speculate
possible in
that
front
the
of
Roomba
everyone,
is being
you would
controlled
stop
by
doing giveaways.
something,
Number two in the chat,
perhaps
if
a
you would just keep
poltergeist
doing
or a
giveaways,
trickster.
you
That
know,
would also explain how the figurine
yeah,
fell to the
even
floor
though
and why Nick's
some of the
dog
people
was
that just said
growling.
stuff too would say disrespectful crap. Yeah. I mean,
A YouTube channel called Caught on Tape started uploading
Yeah.
disturbing videos
I'm
back
glad we can
in
admit that we're all
2011.
human
The man behind the channel
that
lives in a
if
rural
we spend
part
a
of
lot of money on
southwest
somebody
Washington
and then they
state
disrespect
and
the crap out of
claims
us,
to have repeatedly encountered a strange entity
oh
in
my
and
God,
around
dude,
his
I was
property.
like-
In the clip you're about to see, he and a
And then
friend
I-
are walking
I
home
told
late at
everyone in the
night
chat.
when they suddenly
I was
hear
like, bro,
mysterious
this
noises
dude I
coming
just sent
from an
the
old
freaking
cabin
free
nearby.
PS5 to, spent
It's the middle of the
$400.
night,
I still
and the
remember
old
exactly how
cabin
much
was
it cost to
abandoned
FedEx
many
the
years
PS5
ago.
to him. It
Curious,
was
they decide to take a look inside. Neither of them could have
$457
expected what was
to
lurking in the
FedEx
darkness
the
of the
PS5
abandoned cabin.
from Las Vegas to Texas. And I spent that. And I made a video of myself spending that. Oh, hell no. I mean, but like, after
Pushing
that
open the
happened, I
door,
was just like,
the two friends are confronted
why
by
would
what
I
appears
go
to
out
be
of my
a
way
pale figure.
to,
It is
like,
crouching on all fours
give
and
out
suddenly runs
so
towards
much?
them while letting out a shrill scream.
You know what I mean? Like,
The
if
two
that's the
friends
case, I'd rather
immediately
just
turn and run as quickly
my
as they
own
can.
money and then
They
not
manage
get
to get to
disrespected.
safety, and when they look back,
Doesn't that make
whatever they
sense?
encountered in the abandoned cabin is nowhere to be seen.
know what I mean?
The next
But yeah.
morning, the man
know?
uploaded it to his channel, Caught
But I
on
decided to start
Tape,
doing giveaways
where
again.
he had been documenting all
what I mean?
of the strange occurrences in and around his home
Yo,
for
where
the
you guys
last
from? What time
several
of the week you guys
years.
are at?
He believes this creepy
Hey, what's up,
figure
Chris?
was a rake, and viewers can't help but feel that he might be right. A rake is a humanoid creature that is reportedly seen in abandoned buildings and remote forested locations.
How about you,
Rakes
PhD?
are known for moving
what's up.
around on all fours
You know what I
and
mean?
behaving
If someone
in
doesn't
an
believe that the giveaway
unsettlingly
is real, then
animalistic way.
continue to
But do
believe the
you agree
giveaway is
that
real.
this is a
Here's-
rake?
do us all
Or
a
could
favor and
there
don't
be
enter.
another explanation for this
Don't you
disturbing
be,
footage?
like, you know what I mean? Don't,
If
I
rakes,
hope, you know, I
poltergeists,
would
and
rather the
possessed
people that
Roombas
don't like
weren't
me
scary
don't
enough
enter.
for you, check out the
That way,
videos on your screen
I don't risk
now.
what happened last time and risk a hater getting, you know, a free $1,500 and then them hate on me after they get all the money. Yeah, I got you, you piece of shit. You stupid. You're a dummy. Yeah, you sent the money. Yeah, you idiot. I got it. I got the PS5. Yeah, you a bitch. You a look. I'm just like, and I remember telling my chat too. I was like, yo, like, you know what I mean? I don't think I really want to do any more giveaways. And this
Top
guy is
5
the reason
ghosts
why.
caught
Like, I
on
put the guy
camera.
out and told him what he
Caught
said,
on
and they all went in
CCTV.
on him.
Facebook user
He
Carly
kept trying to
Tritzler
use
shared a very
excuses.
bizarre video that was recorded by her
I'm
CCTV
autistic,
camera outside her
you know,
home
I
in
had a
Cannonsburg,
bad day at work.
Pennsylvania.
You know,
In the video, a deer can be
my
seen
cat
walking
drowned
through
in
her
a pool
yard.
of whipped cream or some
But
weird shit,
that's
you know?
not
You know what I mean?
all.
Like, no one, we all know how it is. But yeah, make sure to come over to my YouTube channel.
Bizarrely, a tiny dark little figure seems to be following the deer in the dark of night. Now, I have no idea what this little let's just call him or her Alex for the sake of the video, emailed me about a CCTV recording captured at an undisclosed sleep lab during a sleep apnea test. Alex says that a coworker was monitoring a widowed female patient's sleep. And then this happened.
Doing good, yo. You guys doing good as well.
Oh my god.
What's up, man, dog?
I see it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yo, what's up, Cody Coaches? What's up, Devon? What's up, Tonio?
Yes. It's gone now.
Oh, hell.
Now, to get a better understanding of what is going on, a
Also,
bit of explanation
brand new
is
VHD
necessary.
story time is on the
So
way.
the squiggly lines
I've
that can
already
be
recorded
seen
that
at the
mug.
bottom of the
We just gotta
screen
edit it up.
indicate that the woman has stopped
But yeah,
breathing during her
y'all been asking
sleep.
me for the longest
The
time.
mysterious pale
Got y'all
figure
coming
then
up
appears
fresh.
to reach out to wake the woman, after which she begins to breathe again. Alex believes the apparition might have been the patient's deceased husband, still carefully watching over her from beyond the grave.
What a simple.
But what do you think this strange pale shape could be? Let me know down in the comments.
Taking care of her after we already passed away.
Let me just start recording.
What is-
Oh my god. You see it walk like that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Look,
Thanks for the compliment.
it's gone now.
The end of the road. Popular Guatemalan news reporter Vivian Vasquez is driving in traffic on her way to work to report the early morning news. But she will never make it to the news station, because
So if you guys
Vivian
want a
herself
chance to
becomes
win-
the
if you guys
tragic
wanna win a
subject of the
brand
morning
new copy-
news when her lifeless body is discovered in a horrible car accident. Her family, co-workers, and fans are shocked and saddened when they hear of her sudden, tragic passing. Guatemalan traffic police show up on the scene and record footage of the wreckage as evidence. But after the video is released to the public, mourning viewers and fans all hear something in the footage that is absolutely chilling.
You know, I've gotten way better.
Arrives at the
Anybody that
forest at
comes over
nightfall and is all alone as she
from my
nervously
TikTok
makes her way through the
is
woods.
entered into win a
Everywhere she
brand new
goes, she
copy
finds
of
the
GTA
skeletal remains of
on God.
animals, but it's something else that she should be much more worried about. Mihaela might not be as alone in the woods as she
In
thinks.
here,
Yes, I am that
Oh, yeah,
crazy
my
to walk
yeah, I mean, my
alone
freaking,
in the
you know how it is
so-called
with the streaming audio.
most haunted forest
Right, it's whole bad.
in the world, and I'm very scared of wild animals.
Yeah, I broke a lot of stuff
I have to admit, I'm terrified, and I do not know
Yeah, my internet here
where
is
the
a little
exit
bit whack.
is. Basically,
Nowhere near as good as my internet. You gotta be joking, bro. My internet can't be that bad, bro.
basically
I
they told
swear
me
to
that the
God,
legend
bro.
says that a shepherd went into the forest
Internet cost way too much
with
money
the
to be doing this.
sheep,
What chips are
and
these?
he never came out. That's
Hot
the
Cheeto
actual
Puffs.
legend, and that's why
Great
this
stuff.
forest has this fame of the most haunted,
yo,
because he went
If
in
you guys want to
and
watch
he
what
never
I'm
came
watching,
back.
if you guys want to see what I'm watching,
And
come over to
yes,
my
you
YouTube
saw the
channel.
footage with
Yeah, I mean, it's called
the
Blasphemous
sheep
HD
that's
TV.
dead. That's
Come
a
over there,
skull,
jump in the chat,
a
say you're
sheep
from
skull that
TikTok,
you saw.
and you
And if you
instantly
don't
get
believe
entered
me,
to
you
win
can
a
check
brand new
yourself the
copy of
legend.
GTA 6. On God, I'll message you. You just get the message and win. You know what I mean?
What the hell is that? I can hear something.
Sound of footsteps. Hell no. Absolutely not. Yo, people come listen, yo. Yo, what's up, Slap? Yo,
Honestly,
yo.
I'm terrible. What the hell is going
Yeah, Hello Neighbor was a
on?
vibe.
Okay.
Mihaela begins to hear the disturbing sound of footsteps in the leaves. Someone or something is coming closer and closer. She makes a run for it and makes it safely back to her car. But did you
Hey,
see
what's
it?
up, GG's?
Because not long
Hey,
before
thanks for the
Mihaela
chat.
records the rustling sounds of someone moving through the woods, a dark figure
Alright, you
appears to be
guys.
lurking around in the trees
Yo,
behind
so
her.
type of one in the
just
chat,
watching.
if you guys can hear
The vlogger
my
says she
voice
never saw anyone and has
perfectly
no
and it
idea
sounds
who
good.
or what this
Type of two
creepy
in the
lurker
chat,
could be.
If my
So are
volume
the
needs
stories
work.
true? Is
Then
the
we just have to
Hoyabachu
figure out if
forest
it's
in
the video
Transylvania
volume
really
or
haunted?
if it's
Or is this
the
just some random creep
YouTube
stalking
video audio.
Mihaela through the dark, abandoned woods? You decide. You can find this video and more over on the YouTube channel Mihaela Claudia P. The Forbidden Room. Popular Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Omagatoki Film received a horrifying video from a woman who wishes to remain anonymous.
Oh, I
They
bet.
refer to her only under the alias Nakayama. Nakayama claims that her grandmother had a very strange but strict rule for anyone visiting her home. Never go upstairs.
Oh hell no. Type of one in the chat. Yeah, bro. Let me see. Take a look at my internet connection, bro. This shit Yo, nigga. Oh man. You know what I mean? Yo, nigga, we on 1 bar, bruh. 1 bar of internet, bro. This is nigga. That's hilarious. Yo, so type 1 in the chat if the audio is good and you guys can hear the audio. Type 2 in the chat if the audio is bad and you cannot hear the audio. This, like, 1 bar, bro. This is some very, very unreliable internet, bro. That's wild.
Nakayama claims that she has heard creepy sounds coming from the 2nd floor, and once saw a shadow figure quickly passing through the hallway at the top of the stairs. After the creepy experience, Nakayama was told the sad story of her grandmother's sister.
Let me know if this is better.
Almost 40 years ago, the sister was living upstairs on the 2nd floor. She was happily engaged to be married. However, the engagement was broken off by her fiancé right before the wedding. Soon after, the heartbroken woman went missing and was never seen again. Her room on the 2nd floor has been locked and off limits ever since. Nakayama is now a grown woman, and her grandmother has since passed away. As the last living relative, she now owns the property and is considering selling it. One evening, she goes to her grandmother's house. Gathering her courage, she records a video as for the first time ever, she goes up to the 2nd floor and approaches the locked door of the forbidden room. That's when things take a truly terrifying turn.
Why would she go into the one room her mom asked her not to go into? I mean, for real, for real. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Elijah? What's up, Anthony? Yo, W's in the chat to Potter. Yo, thank you for the 5 in super chat, yo. Yo, W's in the chat to Potter. Yo, we definitely got this. You know what I mean? W's in the chat. All right, you guys, once we reach 45 more in super chat, we will immediately be jumping into the scariest game I got. But our highest super chatter gets to choose. So once we reach our 50 in super chat, which is the milestone, our highest super chatter that got us the closest towards the 50 in super chat gets to choose what scary game I have to play for a half an hour straight. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, that's... Okay, so... Let me know if you can hear me now. I have to turn this bug up a little bit. It's a little better when you move the mic closer. I gotta have a mic in my mouth. Last time I did it, I broke something. We just gonna leave it at that. It was actually a chair. I broke an entire chair. It was a wooden chair too. It was expensive. Oh boy.
They also find some very strange objects, including
that's
a
awesome
doll,
that you've been
a
loving my
covered
videos
mirror,
ever since you was a
and a
kid.
traditional Japanese
Thanks for the
dress
compliment.
hanging from a cupboard. The Omagatoki team begins to get a strange, unsettling feeling that something is very off about this room.
怖いねこの部屋空気はやばい感じがするよねなんかこの部屋ちょっとおかしいぞおかしいでもこんなさこんな写真撮るま
I
で
bet they were getting a feeling that
話
something's
が
happened.
進んでて破談したまあそういうことをその話を
That's
信じ
good.
て
You just gotta hammer to fix all.
これちょっとなさんにさもうちょっと詳しく聞いた方がよくないかこれちょ
You
っ
heard that, but it has static.
おかしすぎるって
Alright, you guys. So type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying and the audio is good. 2 in the chat if I gotta adjust the volume of the stuff and the audio needs to be switched a little bit.
ちょっとちらっとこっち見方いや違うで分かるやめてよ怖い今顔が来そう
A face? You cannot be serious. The photo turned and looked at him. Oh, hell
The face
no.
of a woman in one of the creepy old photos
Oh,
appears to move to
hell
look
no.
back at the team. The three friends are getting more and more freaked out, but they try to stay calm for the sake of their investigation. But things are about to get even
Do you think we're
scarier.
still not wear pants? I don't know. 10 galaxies and I'll stand up. The world may never know. The picture definitely moved, Potter. 1,000,000% moved.
いないよ。
Yeah, Cad, man, this shit's bruh. What's up, bro?
いやいないよ。いるわけない。いないいない。
The door to the hallway suddenly slams shut even though no one is there. The Omagatoki team is a bit freaked out and feel that they should probably end their investigation very soon. But what happens next is downright chilling.
人じゃあそこ影いや人影見て俺今あ誰か誰
Uh-oh. I don't trust it. Yo, what's up, Super?
すいませんあ誰かいます
Hey, yo, where you guys from? What time is it where you guys are at? Bruh. But yo, if you guys want to do this,
ちょっと開けますよちょっと開けますよびっくりしたどうされたんですか
Internet goofy as shit.
What's up,
Goofy
what's
as hell, bro. Internet goofy as shit.
あそう
You're in Ohio? What part of Ohio are you in?
あそう
That's cool that you're on your vacation.
お一人ですか
Having a beer and watching me, Brody. Yo, what part of Ohio are you in?
中を見に来られたんですかいや全然まああれもしあれだったら
What game system do I play on, Jake? I tend to play on computer.
いやまあ別に
Yeah. What's up, Super Humble? Yo, what's up, Brown? What's up, Cadaver? Hey, what's up, Whippy? What's up, Andres? What's up, Anthony Gonzalez? Appreciate you for the compliment, man. Yo, appreciate you for the compliment. What's up that you've been watching me since you were a kid?
初めての
Come over onto my YouTube channel if you guys want to win a free copy of GTA 6. All you have to do is type in from TikTok, and I immediately enter you into the contest to win. For real.
大丈夫ですか
Yeah.
なんか
Hey, what's up,
体調
Connor?
悪そうですけど大丈夫です
What's
まあ
up?
様子
Mm-hmm.
は
やっぱりおばあちゃんのせいだったんですよ。
おそうなんで
No,
え
hell
何何
Oh, hell no. What channel you live on? My YouTube channel.
ちょっと皆さんちょっと
It's called
あもう行こ
Blasphemous
う行こう行こう
HD TV 2. What the
あもう一回
hell?
出よういいからもう行こう行こう今おかしいですよ
This video is diabolical. Come over to my YouTube channel if you guys want to watch it. あれ何やばくね This- Mm-mm-mm.
The three friends are baffled and shocked. They have no idea why Nakayama is suddenly acting so bizarre. The guys decide to leave,
TikTok.
but they don't feel
Hey.
right about leaving Nakayama alone in the house.
What's up, yo?
So they return to the home. But when they go back inside, they discover that Nakayama has disappeared. After a little discussion, investigator Tomo feels confident enough to
Yo,
do a
what's up,
solo
Anthony?
investigation inside the forbidden room all alone. Hiro and cameraman T wait downstairs as Tomo stays behind with nothing but a camera. It did not go well.
今隣に
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
大きいタンスがあるんですけど
That's cool that you came up from
So
TikTok, bros. Yeah. Everybody that come,
さっきから
everybody that comes over onto YouTube from my
なん
TikTok
かボソボソ喋る声
immediately is entered in to win a brand new copy of GTA 6 for free.
感じる
Yeah.
今隣のタンスに誰かいるこの隙間から誰か覗いてる
Bro, it was hella funny because one of the people commented earlier was like, well, like, how do I know the contest? How do I know that this contest ain't fake? And I was just like, don't enter. You're disqualified. Like, it's, trust and believe, last thing I want or need to do is to give away free stuff, give away copies of GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. People on the internet, bro, they make it hard to be nice, bro. People on the internet make it hard to be nice to people, bro. They make it hard.
Horrified
man.
Tomo begins to see movement
Yo,
inside a
type of
nearby
one in the
cupboard
chat,
and calls for
if
his
the
friends.
internet makes it
Hiro
hard
and
to be a
cameraman
nice
T
person.
hurry upstairs,
Yeah, I mean,
and
type of two in the
together
chat, if the
they
internet
open
is
the
super
door.
nice.
But
You know, and they make
no
it
one
easy
inside.
for you to be nice back.
the Omagatoki team has
But type of one in the chat, if the internet makes it hard for you to be a nice person. Type of two in the chat, if the internet is super duper loving and accepting, you know, and non-judgmental, therefore making it easy to be a nice person on the internet.
finally just had enough, and they get out of there. After this investigation, the team says that they have made multiple attempts to reach out to the woman, Nakayama, but they haven't heard from her since. So just what is only ever posted videos of her family and all of their cute cats. But this next video is completely different from anything she has ever posted before. Ashley claims that late one night their motion-activated security camera caught something truly bizarre.
It's Tim's Lopez. Hey yo, it's Tim's Lopez. You might wanna stay off hard substances there. Yeah. You said, do I still do resales? I don't even know what that means. Makes no sense. But if you keep being a weirdo, my mod squad will throw you out.
One of Ashley's cats seems to be staring at a bizarre translucent apparition with glowing eyes that appears to be staring right back at the cat.
Oh,
At first glance, it just looks like the cat's owner playing peekaboo. But then the pale figure
Yo, so where you
suddenly
guys from?
just
What country where you
floats
guys are
up
at?
toward the ceiling before vanishing into thin air. Curious TikTok commenters believe Ashley's cat might have been trying to protect the home from an unwanted dark entity. Ashley
Super
says
chat
that
to
the
Potter,
family
yo, he's our highest super chatter so far. You know what I'm saying? Person that gets us the closest to our super chat milestone, aka our highest super chatter, is going to get to choose the game we play when we reach the milestone. Either that, or they could choose for me to play the scariest game I own. You know what I'm saying? We hit this milestone, which is 45 more in super chat. I will play the scariest game I own for a half an hour straight and cry the entire time, more than likely.
has since moved to a new home and is happy to be out
I
of their
bet.
old house for good.
I bet.
But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Simon Lockhart is a security guard at a hotel in downtown Providence, Rhode Island. Simon sent me an email in which he says that a few months ago, a man tragically lost his life at the hotel. He says that ever since, he has been experiencing strange supernatural events during his security shifts. As the paranormal activity intensified, Simon began to record evidence and post it to TikTok.
So I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm not going to the bathroom if you're wondering. But I'm hearing like shuffling sounds outside the door.
You said you're hearing sucking sounds?
And I didn't put the camera.
Whoa. Oh, hell no.
I swear to God, I heard a woman talking. What the fuck?
Hey, what's up, Keena? What's up, Anthony? What it is, Green Beast?
What it is,
no. Hey, appreciate the compliment, bro.
I'm not doing that.
For real,
But
real.
before long, the loud bangs and unexplained voices turn into something
what's up, Jake?
much
Appreciate
more
the compliment.
sinister.
I play PC. You know what I'm saying? PC is how I get down. You know what I'm saying? What's you guys' favorite game systems? That's what's up, Anthony Gonzalez.
Hello?
But did you see it? Simon's concerned TikTok viewers point out something that he missed in his original video. Something downright chilling. Over the course of several months, Simon continues to record everything he experiences. Then late one night, the security guard is sent out to the hotel's restaurant after reports of some very unusual activity. It
Very, very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe.
I wouldn't have gone up there in the first place.
Hello? Oh my God.
As always, whether it's all real or not, I leave it to you to decide. But either way, best wishes to Simon for his speedy recovery, and you can follow his story over on his TikTok page. It's Simon. Thanks for watching. Check out some weird stuff and extra clips over on my Instagram and on my Twitter. And then there's a TikTok too. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week.
All right, you guys. All right, chat. Do me the biggest favor. Type a 1 in the chat if it's lagging super, super bad right now. Type a 2 in the chat if it's not lagging that bad. You know what I mean? 1s and 2s, man. Type a 1 in the chat if it's lagging super bad. You know what I mean? I don't like doing laggy streams. Type a 2 in the chat if it's not lagging at all. Let's see. Damn, yeah, it seems like it's lagging hella bad, bruh. That is fucking crazy, bro. That is full on hilarious. Type a 1 in the chat if I should end the stream because it's super laggy. Type a 2 in the chat if I should keep the stream going. Are they telling me I can't play this video? What the I don't even know if y'all can see this. These.
And let's get to it. Dorm room ghost. A student at Texas A&M University claims that his dorm room was so intensely haunted that he had no choice other than to just move out.
Don't you open that. You open that shit, nigga. You tripping? Not the bathroom, baby. Not the bathroom, baby. Damn. Yeah, get out. Run, retreat. Get out the house. Yep.
Now, whether you believe this video is real or simply an elaborate hoax, I've yet to hear a plausible explanation for how that flying mattress effect could be achieved. So the video definitely deserves its spot in the top 10.
That's haunted as shit.
Playhouse Ghost.
That's scary, bro.
Phil Koch usually
What's up,
investigates
J. Carl?
haunted
What's up,
places
Cadogo?
along with his group,
What's
the
up, No Face?
Wisconsin Paranormal Society. But on this investigation of the Alchemist Theater in Bayview, Wisconsin, Phil decides to go it alone to
What's up, Jay
investigate the
Sir?
allegedly very haunted playhouse.
This is the theater. I got a camera set up in this corner here. And
Oh, I bet.
I'm just gonna sit. We got a furnace running, so there's sound, but I'm just gonna sit and listen.
Yo, what's up, Lil Reaper?
Just let the camera roll. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. Sitting here for a while. Nothing going on.
I don't see how these ghost dudes can do this stuff, man. People will be like chasing ghosts and stuff. Oh, hell no.
What the hell? Something just moved. Something just moved behind me. Jeez.
Oh, hell no. Yep, I would have ran
Something
too.
just moved behind me. Jeez. Okay.
Yo, what's up, babyface? What it is, Omar? What it do? Fox. Yo, type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type 2 in the chat if you can't hear anything I'm
I
saying.
don't know if that seat was down.
Yo, yo.
Phil catches a theater
appreciate the
chair that
compliment,
seems to
Lil Carter.
unfold all on its own. He's slightly disturbed by the occurrence,
Yo, what it
but
is,
it's nothing
Ness?
compared to what he finds in the hallways of the theater's creepy basement.
Okay, it's 1:15. I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't even gone back yet to check on this prop that's there. I keep hearing things walking around, but that's probably tenants upstairs. So, it sounds like they're upstairs, but there might be people up there.
I just realized something.
All right. It's 1:25.
Yeah, yeah.
Still haven't heard anything besides random creaking. Hello? Anybody in here? Besides the people upstairs.
Yo, you said you would rather chase ghosts than live in a house that was built. Yeah, I would rather chase ghosts than
See
live
if
with
this
them.
prop is still back here again. And we'll take a look.
Oh. Yup.
Come on.
Almost
See
got
if this
lullaby.
prop is still back here again. And then we'll take a look.
Hell no. Alright, you guys,
Come
super chat
on.
milestone with the 50th super chat.
That's not cool.
Once we reach that mug, the person that got us closest to the super chat milestone
The door
gets to help us choose
No.
which
That was
game
open.
we
That door
play.
was
Either that
closing.
or I play the scariest game I know.
If anybody's in there messing
Scariest
with me,
game I
I'm gonna
know.
kick your ass. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's scary as hell.
Hello.
Okay, I don't see anything in here. Hello?
Yep. And whatever
Hey.
you do not forget your crossbow. And the Bible. That nigga played himself.
Hey.
Oh. That goes prank the hell out of him. That's funny as hell.
Cameras. Out, out, out. Ah.
Yo, we get the compliment, Brody.
Cameras. Out, out, out.
Understandably, Phil Koch didn't do many ghost investigations after this video.
That's
But in
what's
my
up.
opinion, this
You know
is
what I
still
mean?
one of the
I still be
creepiest
trying
and
to figure out how
perhaps the
TikTok
funniest
works.
ghost clip we featured
You know what I
this
mean?
year.
I might start taking
The
TikTok
House
a
of
little bit
Khalil.
more seriously.
I featured Jordanian explorer Ehab Kasmia in another video, and for good reason. He has some of the creepiest ghost hunting videos online.
Yo,
In this
keep
video,
sharing out
he
the
is
live,
investigating a place he calls
Appreciate you guys
the
for sharing
House
out
of
the live.
Khalil. As the story goes, a man named Khalil went insane and did away with his entire family in this house before ending his own life.
Hey, what's up, Dan
It
Smith?
is
What's
said
up,
that
Aaron?
Khalil's spirit still haunts the home. As he explores, Ahab begins to hear strange noises.
Hey, that's what's up,
And
Little
then
Carnage.
this.
Hey, what's up, new viewer? What's up, 22 Tall?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
That's cool
بسم
that you're a
الله
big fan of
الرحمن
horror.
الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Alright, you guys, the easiest way to super chat is directly through my tip jar.
Ahab sees something that looks like a person peering
Once
through the
we reach-
window.
That does
But
look
when
like
he
a person.
runs inside
Once
to
we reach
check,
50 super chat,
nothing.
I will be immediately jumping
The
into the
creepy
scariest game
occurrences
I own.
don't stop there.
طبعا بهاي المواقف
Hey, what's up,
بتكون
the real?
الشغل يا
What's up,
قاتل
the
يا
real
مقتول.
KP?
طبعا أعوذ بك.
يا قاتل يا مقتول أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله. بسم
Yo, these
الله الرحمن
Arabic-
الرحيم.
These Arabic ghost chasers.
Ahab doesn't
make
even
me
seem
mad
to
funny.
notice. Actually, it looks like a face is peering at him through a nearby window.
بسم الله تعال.
Big, what's up?
بسم الله
What's up, the real
الرحمن
KP?
الرحيم.
At least a mile. You know what I mean? Do 100 squats. And then work on something that you want to accomplish. That's how you get over heartbreak. And talk to new women. The most important thing about getting over heartbreak is talking to new women.
صابني وجع راس.
I
صابني وجع
cannot
راس كبير.
stress that enough.
هيا خلينا نحكي شوي مع الجن.
بسم الله بسم
مع الجن.
بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله.
Gained over 4 times the subscribers he had originally. And he's now at 220,000. It's in the.
Hey, what's up, Stein?
That's the basement?
Yeah, that's
Appreciate the compliment,
disgusting.
brother.
It's just piled up. It's just piled up trash. Trash.
But then they hear something upstairs.
Yo. Yo.
That I'm going through the bathroom.
Bro.
Now, it's interesting to note that one of the boys mentions that the floor is so rotten that if someone were upstairs, they would fall right through. Because when I was watching the video, I noticed this.
It would fall through.
Through one of the narrow, rotten holes in the floor, it almost looks like someone is staring down at them from above. Or maybe it's just an optical illusion. Either way, the boys did not return to investigate further.
Hey, what's up, F?
The fact that John didn't see this.
Uh-oh. Drake shocks fans with new... Uh-oh. Drake shocks fans with new video. Nuh. Video. Nuh. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys, before I go, let's see what the news is saying. Uh-oh.